I can't tell you over the years how many times I've had a video call with candidates, folks, where I literally could not see the candidate. A lot of you are not considering the importance of lighting, good lighting. So see, I got this light in front of me, right? So all of you can see my face, at least to a certain degree, clearly. So you got to make sure that you're in a well-lighted area. Now, well-lighted does not mean you got your back to the window, right? Or you got the light source behind you. Because look, check this out. If I turn off this light, the lighting is not as good right now. I do have some light coming here on the side, but it's not perfect. It's not ideal. So if you have some good lighting, they can actually see your face, and you can simulate that connection, as in a one-on-one conversation in person. Because look, through video, you're trying to simulate as much as possible that personal connection you have in a one-on-one communication. So at your end, make sure that you're facing the light. Right now, I'm not saying have like high beams right at your face where you're squinting and you can't really see anything. I'm not saying that, but you should have a good light source in front of you, right? It's not just about what's behind you, the light source behind you. It's about, can they see you? Is the light source in front of you as well, so they can actually see you and connect with you? They can actually see your face and actually, build that connection with you, right? So definitely you want to do that. Now, the other tip I have is, and I'm kind of violating this myself right now, you got to be looking at the camera, right? Avoid the temptation to look at the screen, because the screen is obviously where all of us, consciously or subconsciously, we look at the screen because that's where we see the individual, the person that we're speaking to, the interviewer. Right now, you want to look at the camera because you want to, again, simulate that eye contact you would have in a one-on-one conversation in person. So resist the temptation, folks, to only look at the screen. Now, there will be times you'll probably glance at the screen when they're speaking because you want to look at them when they're speaking. But when you are speaking, when you are providing your responses, as much as possible, avoid looking at the screen itself. Look right into your camera, directly into your camera when you're giving your responses, because that builds that one-on-one, that at least it simulates that one-on-one, that appearance of a one-on-one on-site interview that you would have had, if not for these circumstances that we're in. Because look, even in one-on-one communication, everyone knows eye contact is extremely important, right? Especially at least here in North America. Now, I know there's maybe other parts in the world where maybe making eye contact is not a good thing, or maybe there's some cultural issues with that. But I'm talking here in North America, right here in Canada, the US. Most of you following me are based out of Canada or the US. You got to make the eye contact. You got to simulate that in the video interview, because you're not there in person. So when you're responding, when you're speaking, look into the camera. Avoid looking only at the screen. Again, that's gonna help you with simulating that one-on-one conversation, right? So all of these technical aspects, folks, you got to keep these in mind. And in addition to the technical aspects, good lighting and making eye contact with the camera. All right.